We're live on Tarot today. We're going to be simulcasting on Blog Talk Radio. I thought I'd pop in here a minute early and give folks a chance to get on board here, get in the chat with us
until showtime.
And there's the 1 minute warning. Yes, you're going to hear, you're kind of getting the behind the scenes here. You're going to be seeing and hearing Blog Talk go live. And Ellie's in there. Hey, Ellie. Hey. Thanks for joining. We're going to go live in just a second here as soon as Blog Talk counts down. Okay. So let everybody come in and get situated. Feel free to ask for us to pull a card. Or I should say me. My co-host will be with me tomorrow on our regularly scheduled show.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Lift off on another Tarot Today episode here on the Psychic Talk Radio Network, Blog Talk Radio. I'm your host, Dax Carlisle. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever and whenever you may be listening to us across the globe. This is a special episode. It's our 13th anniversary. Oh my gosh, 13 years. Oh, we got to have some champagne on that, right? 13 years of Tarot Today. Welcome aboard, everybody. And if you're listening on Blog Talk Radio, you can see me live on YouTube. We are video streaming, or I should say I am. I'm so used to saying we, because normally my co-host, Mary Brown, is here with me. She's going to be here tomorrow on our regularly scheduled show, but I'm flying solo today. Flying solo here on Blog Talk and YouTube. So you can come over to the YouTube channel. It's at Tarot Today Live. You can open a new tab in your browser, type in tarottoday.live, and that will take you right over to the YouTube channel. You'll see the current live. You can join us in the chat room there as well. We've got Ellie in there. Hi, Ellie. Ellie just became one of our latest lifetime members. Zero is back. Hi, Zero. Mo's in there. Thank you all for joining me. We've got a few calls coming in now on Blog Talk. So if you're watching us, I keep saying us, if you're watching me on YouTube, you can call into the show, 714-816-4628. Write that down. It's good for all of our shows, not just Tarot Today Live, but Angelic View on Sundays, the first and third Sundays, the second and fourth Sundays is Magic Universe, for instance. So write that number down, 714-816-4628. We're here on, Mary and I, on Mondays and Saturdays. Now, Mondays is YouTube only. But on Saturdays, we simulcast on Blog Talk. So that's when you would dial into the show, is on the Saturday show. On Monday, just pop in the chat with us. That's right. So dial in 714-816-4628. I'd love to chat with you. Press 1 on your dial pad as soon as you get through. That lets me know you want to be live on air. And we'll get to the phone lines and everything in just a moment. If you're in the chat and you'd like me to pull a card for you, just go ahead and say, please pull a card for me. And if you have a very specific question, personal question, something like that you'd like me to pull cards on, go ahead and type in the specific question. Now, don't spam the chat. Just put it in once, ask me to pull a card, or put in your specific question, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. We take them in the order that they come in. So 13 years. For those that are unfamiliar, we launched Tarot Today. It was Tarot Today Radio back then on Blog Talk Radio 13 years ago today, January 20th, 2010. And it's actually my mom's birthday today. Shout out to Mom. Happy birthday. And in addition to launching the radio show, it's when we officially launched our Tarot Guild website and went live online. So the Tarot Guild has been around since 2004, but we didn't go online and go international till 2010, 6 years later. So yeah, we're coming up on 20 years of the Tarot Guild too. That's going to be a biggie. But 13 years now online with the Tarot Guild, and we've been broadcasting continuously on Blog Talk Radio for 13 years. Tarot Today Radio morphed into a whole radio network. And then there was actually a couple of iterations of that before Psychic Talk Radio, which we've had since, I think, I want to say 2015. Psychic Talk Radio has been our radio network of shows with Tarot Today on it. Yes. Originally, here's a little backstory, little fun facts here. Originally, this was supposed to be a newsletter. We had built the Tarot Guild website in 2009, and we were getting ready to launch it in January of 2010. And we were talking about, we needed a newsletter. And we had some friends actually that were doing a radio show and podcast on Blog Talk. I think it was called Tarot Talk. And I was chatting with them on Twitter one day and talking about the newsletter and trying to get some ideas and things. And they said, no, you should do a radio show. And I'm like, online? You mean like a podcast? And they're like, well, yeah, it becomes a podcast, but we actually do it live as a live. I didn't even know that existed, So we were looking at doing a newsletter, but they said, yeah, that's old hat. People don't want your newsletter. Instead, you can tell them everything that's going on in the world of tarot and at the Tarot Guild and so forth on a radio show, which then becomes a podcast and automatically goes out to, iTunes and Google Play and Podbean and all the different outlets out there. So that's what we decided to do. So on January 20th, 2010, we launched the radio show, Tarot Today Radio, and launched the website officially. I say officially because we built it in 2009. We already had 500 members on the original website back then. So there you go. A little bit of the history of the Tarot Guild and Tarot Today. And let's see what's going on in the chat here. Oh, getting a lot of Happy New Year's and happy anniversaries. Thanks, Zero and Mo and Ellie and Pterodactyl Experience. Happy anniversary, Dax. Hope you have a fun show. So that's Mary Brown popping in from her channel. Go check out the Pterodactyl Experience. That's Mary Brown's channel. You're gonna have to go check it out. She's got great videos and reviews on there and everything like that. And Ellie says, awesome. And she wants a card pull on career. So we're going to do career for Ellie in just a minute here. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I missed about the history here, as we're celebrating our 13th anniversary. We're now in our 14th year of broadcasting. I feel really old. I do, so we had 13 years of tarot today, 3 different iterations, at least 3, maybe 4 radio networks over the last decade plus. And then now we've been on YouTube we've done about, 40, 50 shows now on YouTube, our YouTube lives, Tarot Today Live. Changed the name from Tarot Today Radio to Tarot Today Live. And so we've been doing that since, I want to say, October or something, September, October, November, somewhere in there. And so it's been a while for that as well. And I'm really enjoying doing the lives. And what's really nice is tarot's a visual medium. So it's really nice to just be able to, hold up your cards, hold up your deck that you're using and so forth. Oh, speaking of that, card of the day and numerology of the day we should take a look at. We'll do a little shuffling here. I think I'm going to do things a little different. And oh, by the way, all of my fabulous members of the guild and other readers, professional readers, tarot enthusiasts, and so forth, if you're in the chat or when we get you on the phone line there, but especially in the chat, pull a card or 2 or 5 for the Tarot Guild and Tarot Today Live. As we go into our 14th year, what do we need to know here? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm going to pull some cards instead of the card of the day, although that fits still. I'm going to pull some cards on the future of Tarot Today Live and what we're doing here and the guild being online, and we'll just see what comes up. But first, I want to look at the numerology too. It is the 20th, so that's a 2. 2 plus 0 is 2. So that's relationships and cooperation, mediation, friendships, getting together with other people, partnerships, all that duality energy, which I think fits pretty good with what we do here, trying to build community on our YouTube channel and, of course, Blog Talk Radio, the Tarot Guild website, which, by the way, is thetarotguild.com. You see it above me right here. Go visit thetarotguild.com and you can sign up free on the website. Yeah, you just press sign up at the top of any page. You can use your social media. I think it's Google, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. You can use your account to sign up and also to sign in, or you can put in an email address and password, do it the old-fashioned way as well. So go ahead and check that out. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Cards, community, and conversation, that 2 energy. It's also, let's see, the first month plus the 2 is 3, and we're in a 7 world year. So that's 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. New beginnings. Hey, there you go. And hey, it's January. It's the 13th anniversary of the radio show Tarot Today Live here on YouTube, and the Tarot Guild being online. And so it's a new beginning every year, if you think about it, so I think that fits perfectly too. So we're going to pull some cards here. I wonder if we have a bright future. Let's see. I'm going to kind of ask it that way. I'm going to do a yes, no. I always do it, my 5 card yes, no, right? So I'm going to pop this up. Okay. So I got yes, yes, yes. Okay. So I got 3 out of 5 yeses. So that's leaning towards yes. I was asking, are we going to continue to grow and be successful with Tarot Today Live? and the Tarot Guild Online. And those two pretty much go together because we're the official broadcast of the Tarot Guild. So it's leaning that way. However, it's not a real strong like 4 or 5 yeses. So I'm going to say there's work to be done. Let's take a look at the cards though here. Oh, boy. Oh, this is perfect. So remember, I said it's a 2-day. The 2 of Cups. And that's just about perfect. I don't think it could get on any more perfect than that. You know, I mean, this is really what we're trying to do here. Creating community, people coming together, conversation around our mutually loved topic of tarot. Wow. And it fits with the numerology too. And then, oh, Ace of Swords, Ace 1. Oh, and it's a 1 date. So this is in alignment with that. Perfect. I love when the tarot does this. So new ideas, new beginnings. Aces are always new beginnings, which, oh, we were just talking about new beginnings. So, I mean, there you go. Ace of Swords, maybe a new idea, maybe going in new direction. And we kind of already are doing that because, I mean, we've been doing it for a few months, but this is all new, jumping onto video streaming and YouTube. The Fool card. We're going on a journey together, folks. We're going on a journey. And, you know, one of the traditional meanings of the Fool card, take that leap of faith, jump in feet first. That's just perfect. Now, the other 2 cards, which were technically no cards, because in my system, court cards are no cards. Both pages, look at that. Coming at it with youthful energy. We've got the Cups, Page of Cups. Cups are emotions, right? And then the Page of Wands, and wands are fire. I love that dragon on there. So you got that fiery energy and water, you know. So we're talking about emotions, you know, what are we going to be emotionally fulfilled by? And what are we passionate about over here? And pages are also new beginnings as well. Fits in perfect. Also messages, you know, I'm thinking messages might be on their way as well about maybe doing something new with tarot today and the Tarot Guild. Well, we'll see. But yeah, I think these cards are just perfect. And of course, the first card I pulled, that's the main thing. 2 of Cups. So what does everybody think? Let's see what they're saying in the chat here and check it out. Oh, what a beautiful deck. Masha says, I think it's Masha, M-A-S-H-A. Farida, hello from the United Kingdom. I know I'm probably butchering your name, but you can always pronounce it phonetically for me in the chat here. And oh, Farida says, can I be added to the list? Okay, so we're not doing a list. This is the way we do it. All you have to do is type in, please pull a card for me. That's like for a general, you just want me to pull a card. And for a more specific question, just type in the question. You don't have to ask for a reading, just type it in and we'll take them in the order. Masha. Oh, I did pronounce it right the first time. And Frida, I love that. Oh, wow. Thanks, guys, for that. And we have another, was it the FIFA? I want to say. Okay, current feeling from someone, Manat. Okay, we'll take a look at that. And oh, they're also looking for a when will. And then Ellie, I haven't forgot you. Your career thing. We're going to do them in order here. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. All righty. So before we go any further here, oh, you know, I always forget this, so I'm going to do it right now so I don't forget. And that is, like the video. It really helps us out. Boom, that like button there. Also hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon after you subscribe, because, you know, that's going to alert you of all of our lives and any content we upload about tarot as well, all our videos and so forth. There's some great stuff already on the channel. So be sure, if you're new here, be sure to go and explore all that. We also post all of the upcoming live streams, like tomorrow's. Mary and I'll be back on tomorrow and Monday, and then the following Saturday and Monday. And we have them all listed there. And if you look at them, if you go to the main page of the channel, you'll see upcoming live streams, and each one of them has a notify me button on it. You can just click those and you'll get notified when we're going live. Just wanted to throw that out there. Let's pop over before I and Frida just subscribed. Thank you. Awesome sauce. Hit that subscribe button, folks. It's a long climb up that ladder of subscriptions, isn't it? And watch time on a new YouTube channel. Let's see here. I'm going to go to Blog Talk, and we're going to talk to some of the folks waiting in the wings. Remember, even if you're in the chat on YouTube, you can call into the show too. 714-816-4628. I'm going to tell folks that are listening on the radio that the phone lines are wide open. So if you're thinking, maybe you're on the fence, should I jump in? Yes, you should. 714-816-4628. Press 1 on your dial pad as soon as you get through. I'm going to go to area code 919, who was the first caller. Are you there, 919? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, Jack. Happy New Year. My name is Sandra K, but I go by my middle name, K.
K,
I'm
okay.
from Georgia.
And from Georgia? Awesome.
Yes.
Kay from Georgia. Happy New Year to you as well. And you get to be the one of the first callers in 2023 here on our 13th anniversary of doing this sort of thing. Yeah. What would you like to chat about?
On that.
Thank you. Oh, yes. In fact, one more time, we're going to boop that, applause button. And let's pop that cork again. Yes, we need a little champagne. We're celebrating 13 years.
Yes.
But Kay, what would you like to chat about? I tried to put chat and talk together there. Did you notice that? What would you like to chat about today?
Talk. Well, I would like to ask about romance, if that's okay.
Oh, right.
I met someone a few months back, just getting to know, just talking over the phone, and it kind of something came up. Past person started stalking, and it kind of fizzled out some. But I do still think about her, and just wondering, do you see that advancing or picking back up? And if not, do you see something that's my greatest and highest good coming through in romance?
Okay. Let's take a look at that. So, and this is all that same person. What's her, do you know what her sun sign is? She wouldn't be a nurse sign.
Well,
Libra? Air?
Yeah, she's a Libra. Yeah, she's an air, and I'm Earth. I'm Capricorn.
You're the Capricorn. Okay, yeah, because I'm getting that.
Yes.
I'm getting that energy here. You're coming in actually as the King of Coins. You're coming in that Earth energy here, and people that are new to tarot, don't get confused or dissuaded by, whether it's a male or a female person on the card, the individual on the card, because it's genderless.
Right.
It's genderless,
Right.
Some people just tend to have more, there are women that just happen to have more masculine energy too. That could be part of it, or more feminine energy with males,
She does.
Yeah. And but
yes.
See, I was looking to see if she's popping up, and she's not popping up. And this is what I'm getting. Okay. Cosmic wake up call, the judgment card. And by the way, these are major arcana cards. This is really life affirming and importance here. And the other card that came along with that is the Tower card. Boom. I'm not getting a good feeling of that rekindling. I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Okay.
You know?
No.
Not that that's that bad, actually.
No, it is what it is.
So another aspect, and tarot's multi-layered. So another aspect of that Tower card there, Kay, is that it's a card of a shift in foundations. And a lot of times we tend to focus on the negative aspect of the Tower card and it being, sudden unexpected change, so your water heater blows up or something like that, right? Or the relationship suddenly ends unexpectedly, but that's not the case here. This was not unexpected. This is from months back. You're wondering about it. You still think about this person. You're wondering if it would ever rekindle. And the Tower card, along with the Judgment card, is saying, no, it doesn't look that way, but this is your opportunity to shift foundations. So what does that mean? So like letting go of beliefs that no longer serve you, as well as relationships or attachments to things that no longer serve you. So it's telling you what to do. Also, another card with a similar energies coming up, the Ten of Swords. And this is a card of transition. This card and the Death card, when you're shifting energy, when you're moving from one cycle to a new cycle, one door closes, another door opens. Okay. And so first you came in the spread as the King of Coins, and then this card comes along, and then after that, King of Cups. So, if it's a female, it's someone that has the more masculine traits, and we're talking water here with cups. So like a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this is indicating that there is somebody out there for you. And especially, this is the thing, Kay, especially because we got the Judgment card in the Tower and the Ten of Swords. By the way, swords are thoughts and ideas. And when you got 10 of them, there's a lot. So I think you're overthinking. Most people overthink all of this when they call in and ask questions. And that's what we're here for, is to point you in the right direction. And how you get to this, this King of Cups person, this potentially a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, although it doesn't have to be. It could just be somebody that has a lot of water influence, maybe in their natal chart or something. You need to let go of the attachment to this past fling thing in order for that to come in. And so that's what it's telling you here. So I hope that helps you out, Kay.
Okay. It does. I just needed to know. I wasn't sure if it was something worth holding on to, or at least thinking about. So, but if not, then okay, so be it. And
I like to be
what's in a relationship.
Yeah, I mean, I like to be really frank about these sorts of things, and when I did it as a yes, no, it was kind of a muddled answer. It was, not a strong yes or no. It really could go either way. But because once I looked at the cards, it told a different story. And it's just, saying that your best bet is to open up and allow new relationships to come in, and, keep an eye out for that water sign person. They may already be there. They may already be
around. All right.
Thanks, Kay.
All right. Well, thank you.
Awesome. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. By the way, I wanted to mention real quick, if we don't get to your call today, don't forget that you can call in tomorrow. Mary and I will be back. And then also on Sunday, Magic Universe. Now that's not going to be on YouTube, just on Blog Talk Radio. Sharona Rapsick, she's doing a show about 2023 and what the tarot has to say. And she'll be taking your phone calls as well. So that's on the 22nd. Mary and I'll be here tomorrow, the 21st. So there's plenty of time this weekend, including an extra day today. And who knows, depending on how this works out, you may be seeing more of these. You know, we have our regularly scheduled show on Monday, just on YouTube. And as I mentioned before, our Saturday show where we simulcast on Blog Talk. But I'm thinking about starting to throw in more impromptu lives here and there. I mean, I might even jump in daily. You know, I've always thought with the name Tarot Today, you know, today, that we should be doing something daily. I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit too much to pull off, but we're going to start looking at it now that we're here in 2023. And, you know, this is one of my opportunities to kind of get used to popping on like this. You know, Mary is a full-time professional reader, and she doesn't have as much time to like pop in. I mean, just doing the Monday and Saturday shows is a lot. In fact, we were doing Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. And towards the end of last year, we cropped it down to just Mondays and Saturdays. All righty. So before I take another phone call, I'm going to pop back in the chat and scroll back. And Tarot Channel says, yay, you have sound effect buttons. Yeah, but only when we're on Blog Talk, when we're simulcasting, unfortunately. But who knows? Maybe we'll bring Blog Talk back too on Monday. I don't know. It's all, tell us in the chat. You know, we got Ellie in there and Mo and Zero. And I don't know if Mary's still in there. Pterodactyl Experience, Masha, Frida, gosh, Tarot Channel. I think that's is that you, Vita? I think Vita is Tarot Channels, one of our members. And Divya. I'm just gonna call you Diva. No, just kidding. But yeah, what do you guys think? You know, do you like it when we have the phone lines? Would you like us to do, you know, all just YouTube maybe? Would you like us to do, you know, daily shows, or just a few times a week like we're doing now, or maybe add one or two? Let us know in the chat. And of course, you can always find us all over Facebook and Twitter, Instagram. We're Tarot Today on Instagram. We have the Tarot Guild group on Facebook that has over 6,000 members that you can come join as well. Let me go back here, though. There was Ellie. So Ellie, what I should have made you call in, because I want to find out what you wanted to, what is it you want to find out about career? Okay. I do see things looking really good with the 10 of Cups. Just want to start things out on a positive note here. I am getting the 7 of Swords. All right. And what I always feel, especially in this type of question where you're asking about career, and, you know, he's peeking around the corner there. He's got those 2 swords that are out in the open. He wants to grab them, but he's, you know, kind of hiding in the shadows there. He's already got 5 swords in his arms. Swords, again, thoughts and ideas. Don't try to do too much. You know, don't go after those last 2 swords is my idea here. Don't overburden yourself with too many ideas. Try to narrow it down to the one that you feel called to the most, the one that's most emotionally fulfilling, the one that you feel will get the most success. Pull some tarot cards on it. Pull some cards on, because you're a tarot reader, pull some cards on the different options. Try to narrow down all of these thoughts and ideas here, and just totally forget about, you know, taking on more, and even cut these down over here, you know, down to, you know, 1 or 2 things. that you can focus on here in the beginning of 2023. Now, it doesn't mean you can't go back to those others later. Okay. And if you do that, that's where your most success is going to come from, I feel, is if you can narrow it and focus to one thing in the career, and do that and do that well before you add anything else in. And then the 8 of Wands. So you got that 8 energy in numerology. Of course, that's abundance coming through, and very quickly. Look at those wands, or in this case, they're staves. Look at those staves flying through the air like arrows. Yeah. So tell me in the chat, Ellie, if that helps you out. And let's see, who was next after Ellie? I'm going to take a look in here. Da, 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 da. There was Afifa with Manat. So we're trying to find out. Okay, I really don't need to go. I was going to do a whole yes, no, but I really don't need to. Stick to your guns there, Afif. We've got here the strength card, and again, a number 8, which is abundance coming through for you. But she's got that inner fortitude. And if you can do that, then 6 of Wands, the success card. Yeah. I think that he will. You just have to have a little patience. And then I get the 1 of coins, the Ace of Pentacles. New beginning. That looks really good there. I'm going to see what else you might have said here. Current feelings. Yeah. I mean, from these cards, his current feelings are pretty positive. And as far as when, I mean, that's up to you. You can make it happen as quickly as you want. The timing card is that Ace, which is 1. That could be 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. That's up to you. Really focus in on making that happen. And then I'm going to take a look here. Hope that helped you out and see. I know Frida was saying hi from the UK and asked to be on the list, but then I explained there wasn't a list. So I'm looking to see if she put in, is a Capricorn feeling towards me? Oh, genuine or fake? Oh, I love that kind of question here. Very interesting. So I'm getting a lot of no cards. 7 of Wands is the main card. 7 odd number is a no. And yeah, I don't really get that feeling of that Capricorn person, him being disingenuous or lying to you. This card is letting you know really to, however, maintain your boundaries, establish boundaries and maintain your boundaries, guard the precipices here. You are in the good position. You have the high ground. You're really in control of the situation, I'm getting from this. And I got another no card as far as the question, whether or not this person's lying. So it's like no and no for, is he being disingenuous or fake, lying? But there's some work. This person is over here. Sorry, is hard at work. Little work to be done on this relationship if it develops into one. But you have the high ground, and mostly what's coming through here I'm sorry, I'm getting a bunch of background noise that's distracting me. Sorry, folks. So it's the boundary thing. I think that's the main what's coming through as far as a message from tarot is establishing and maintaining the boundaries and just, awareness. Be aware, be aware. Okay, let's see. How much more time do we got here? It's 12:38. I'm going to go back to the phone lines, but before I do, just real quickly, I want to mention a couple of things going on at the Tarot Guild. First of all, we've launched our new lifetime membership for 2023. For those that know that have been around for a while, we have an annual membership. It's only $12, $1 a month. It's annual, and you get $100 off my course, which is normally $297. So you get it for $197, and you're able to apply for certification. It's 124 or 2 payments of 67. That's where that 134 comes from. $12 a year, and higher certifications are the same, 124 or 2 payments of 67. Now, what happens with the lifetime membership is you're paid up for life. That's where that $480 value comes from. There is basically 40 years of $12 a month. I know a lot of people don't like subscriptions, they want to get rid of the Netflix and the Hulu, and they're just tired of all these subscriptions. And so people have been asking us for a one and done deal, and here it is. So for one and done, which by the way, it's just 2 payments of $78 or a single payment of $197, and you are paid up for life. And my course is included, Tarot by the Numbers. It's a $297 course. You get free CTR, which is Certified Tarot Reader. That's our professional tarot reader certification, is included free. And higher levels of certification are 50% off. So instead of 2 payments of $67, 134 is just 1 payment of 67 for each level. So, as you have lifetime membership. So as you're a member and you go through the process and get those higher levels of certification, it's only 67 a level instead of 134. So there you go, our lifetime membership. You can find it at thetarotguild.com. Just go over to our website, thetarotguild.com, and you'll see this same banner up there, the purple banner. Just click on that lifetime membership and you can join today. Remember, I also mentioned that you can join the website itself free. Top of any page, just click on sign up and sign up for the website for free, and you get use of all of the features on the website. It's basically a social media networking platform. It's Facebook for tarot, and you get use of the whole thing for free. So just go and sign up there, and you get your own profile on the website and everything as well. thetarotguild.com. And if you want to grab a coffee for me and Mary, just go over to coffee.tarottoday.live and you can grab us a cup of coffee. We also have our tag team readings, where you don't know on this show because I'm going solo today, but you'll see tomorrow where Mary and I do tag team readings, on the show. And, she reads for the person in the chat or on the phone lines, and so do I. And the only thing is we only have a couple of minutes we can spend with you. Whereas with these tag team readings, we spend an entire hour with you, and it's private. And we can get, really deep down into all your questions. Plus, I'm going to do your full numerology chart for you. Mary's going to do a chakra reading, as well as we're going to be doing tarot and oracle cards and everything on your questions. So there you go. And I want to thank everybody that has been sending us cups of coffee, because they have. And special shout out to our latest, gosh, I don't have the list here, but everybody that's signed up so far since the beginning of our lifetime membership. I know Ellie that's in the chat just did that. And there's Raven and the other Raven and Ignacio. I think that's everybody. I'm not sure. But anyway, shout out to everybody. And thanks for joining the lifetime membership as well. Let's see, go back to the phone lines. And who's been waiting the longest? Area code 646. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, it's Terry. How are you? I'm calling from New York.
Hi. Oh, wait, I didn't catch your first name. Say that again, hon.
It's Teresa. Terry?
Teresa, did you say?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure because it sounded like I heard a Teresa and a Perry, and I was getting confused. I'm easily confused. So how are you doing?
Yes. Okay. I'm doing good. Long talk to you. Haven't talked to you in a long time.
Yeah, I remember the voice. Happy New Year, by the way.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you too.
Yeah, what do you want to chat about today, Teresa?
Okay. Well, because, so just to let you know, I am highly, highly intuitive. And I wanted to get some resumes out today, but then I picked up an energy, and then I kind of think maybe Monday might be a better energy, because I picked up the energy and I see the person that it would go to. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So I guess my question is, should I go ahead and get them out today or just wait until Monday morning and start fresh?
Okay, let's take a look at this real quick. That's a pretty easy one to figure out. We'll pull cards on both. Okay, yeah, your intuition is just dead on with this. Absolutely dead on, Teresa. So, if you were to do it now, 5 of Wands. Yeah, that's a card of struggle. It's not that it might not go through and it might end up positive for you. Who knows? But it's just not looking that great. It's that the energy I'm feeling from it is just what you were feeling too. Now let's look at if we go to Monday. Okay, all right. So on Monday we get the 8 of coins. 8 is abundance, and of course the material realm, and with the coins, and 8, that's looking really good. And I pulled another card just to double down, and sure enough, got the 4 of Wands. Celebration card there. Yeah, you're gonna have the most success if you just wait till Monday. Let that energy, whatever it was, clear. It might have been the person.
Yeah, what? Oh my gosh.
It might be that a different person will receive it on Monday, but it might actually be the same person. It might be just it's Friday. They're having a bad day. Let them get it on Monday or Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday.
Monday, okay, that sounds better. Yeah. Okay, Monday or Tuesday.
And then you have to call us, Mary and I. You got to call Mary and I back on Saturday, the following Saturday, and let us know what happened.
Sure, thank you. Sounds good. So you said Monday or Tuesday works. Okay.
Yeah, Monday or Tuesday.
Right. The only reason I was like, what the heck is that?
Well, I pulled those 2 cards. Technically, the first card was for Monday. The second card was just a qualifier, but it could go for Tuesday. Both of them are great. Mondays are not anybody's favorite day if their week starts on a Monday. So that's why I said Tuesday might even be better. But, you could end up.
Okay, so send it out.
The other thing is you could be sending it in on Monday and they don't actually get to it till Tuesday. So I think either way you're covered. Thanks, Teresa.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
I'll talk to you next Saturday. Bye-bye. Okay.
Talk to you next Saturday.
Bye-bye.
And I got to remember the area code. So that was a 646. And then, by the way, we have another 646. We're going to go there. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Are you there? You're live. The other 646, not Teresa. Hello? Okay, my switchboard is kind of hanging up here. So let me try putting this back on pause. I'm going to refresh the studio. Sometimes this happens. Blog Talk gets stuck. And, this is not a new thing. We've been doing this for 13 years as of today. And yeah, technical issues, especially when it's, especially when it's Mercury retrograde. We're out of it now, but whew, man, let's try it again. Are you there? 646. Hello. Area code 646. Going once, going twice. Okay, we're going to put them back on hold. We have another 646 calling in. They don't have their hand raised, so that might be Teresa just calling back to listen, and that's perfectly fine. So when you call into the show, 714-816-4628, press 1 on your dial pad. That lets us know you want to be live on air. If you just want to listen to the show, that's fine. Just call in. Don't press 1. It's that easy. Let's pop back over to the chat, though, because I know we've got more questions in there, because I saw like Vita popped in with one, but I want to see if I missed any other ones. Vita, did you have a specific? I like text. Oh, okay. So Vita votes for YouTube and the chat because she's running around after her 2-year-old. So I got to look through here and see if I got any more ideas. Ellie says impromptu lives would be great. And actually I've popped in on 1 or 2 of Ellie's impromptu lives as well. So yeah. What else has anybody said about the show and doing YouTube, doing radio? Should we be doing something daily, every other day? What's everybody's thoughts? Should they just be impromptu? I was thinking, if we do them impromptu, what's nice is like I could pop in at like midnight and then 7 a.m. and 4 in the afternoon, do all different times and stuff. Maybe we'll get different audience, right? So let us know. Okay, so Vita wants just a general message. Okay, but let me make sure I didn't skip anybody. I think there was a couple more Vita. We did Frida's. We did Frida's. I remember that. Okay, now here's a really interesting one. Masha is like, how can I find balance in the masculine and feminine at this time? That's really interesting. And, more people have this issue, and it's not just masculine, feminine, it's the whole duality thing, Let's take a look at it. Yeah, a lot of us have that. Very interesting. So balancing the two. Okay, so I'm getting the Queen of Coins for this. And by the way, that's Masha, I think. Masha. Adopting that nurturing energy. And in traditional versions of this card, she's actually holding the pentacle like it's a baby, and I feel it, and of course it's more about you and you getting centered with yourself. And so, any practice that allows you to focus in on the oneness would be of great value, because when you're talking about duality, positive, negative, male, female, balancing the masculine and feminine, if you can get into a quiet space where you're focusing on neither the masculine nor the feminine, but rather that they are two sides of the same coin, that there's only the one consciousness, one everything. That's going to help you rebalance by doing that. And yeah, I mean, you could do a meditation or just some, alone quiet time for 5, 10, 15 minutes daily, maybe in the morning and the evening, or just in the evening, but the more you do it, the better. But you don't have to just do that. A lot of people are like, I don't want to sit down and contemplate my navel. It's okay. It's okay. Because you can do walking meditation when you're doing something else, especially when it's physical. The dishes. Okay. So you're doing the dishes, you're sweeping the floor, you're out for a walk. Anything that you're doing physically where you have to, focus in on what you're doing in the physical world, our body takes us out of the constant thinking space and allows us to get focused. So there you go. You can do it either way, either the quiet time one, or you can actually, walking meditation. Tai Chi is moving meditation, they call it, but you can do this when you're doing anything. And it's not about pushing the thoughts out. It's the thoughts come in and you acknowledge them and then just let them move out on their own. Don't push. So there you go. I hope that helps you out. Okay. Let me see. Get some more shuffling of the cards here. See who was next. Oh, Tarot Channels. Vita was next. Okay. What is going on here with you? 3 of Swords. Vita, what's going on? 3 of Swords. That's that, heartache kind of card traditionally. Maybe you're feeling like this right now. So what does the tarot say to do? And yeah, so I didn't pull just one card. I pulled 2 for you. I got the Ace of Wands, and we got an ace for one of the cards today when I did the reading on Tarot Today Live and the Guild Online and our 13th anniversary. And I talked about how the date reduces to a 1. So this is perfect. And it's no accident that you happen to tune in on this show where it's a 1 date and we're getting here a 1 card for you, this Ace of Wands. What are you really passionate about? Here we are in the beginning of a new year. It's 2023. Isn't it time to really go for it? I feel like you could really use this too, especially with this 3 of Swords type energy. Traditionally it's that heart pierced with the 3 swords, too many thoughts and ideas there. Sometimes it's talking about like a love triangle and all. I don't know if you have any of those kind of issues going on, but it's heartache, and literally, because literally the Wade Smith version of the card has a heart on it. Heartache, stabbed by those swords, thoughts and ideas. You got three of them that, once you get more than 1 or 2, I mean, you get into 3, 4, 5 plus swords, you're overthinking things. Okay. And it's not allowing you to focus on what really gets you excited. So I hope that message from the tarot today helps you out, Vita, because I can just feel it. I can just feel that, you needed that right now. Sami is asking about, my question is, what do I, Taurus, need to know about Gendre Aquarius and my connection with him right now? Okay. Again with the 5 cards coming up. Okay, so 5 of Swords, more. Let me bring up my camera so I can see if I'm framing this right. 5 of Swords, again, you're overthinking this. Just like with Vita, she had 3 swords. You're worse. You have 5. Thoughts and ideas, conflict. things along those lines. The message from the tarot is that you are really in charge of this. You are the magician. If it's something that you want to make happen, this relationship, you can make it happen. You're in more of the driver's seat than they are. Okay, you got to make the first moves. Also got the 9 of Cups. Love that card. The 9 of Cups. You know, he's celebrating. It's a card of celebration. Traditionally, you know, us tarotists have always called this the wish come true card. You know, if that's your wish, you can make it come true. You are the magician. Stop overthinking it and just make it happen. Okay, there you go. So I hope that helped you out. Let's see. Oh, we're almost running out of time here. I'm going to jump back to phone lines and then see if we have time for maybe a lightning round with the people in chat here. Who's been waiting the longest? Oh, we still got the 646. They have their hand raised. Caller, are you there? Area code 646. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yes. Hello.
Hi.
I'm from New York, the Bronx.
Cool. The Bronx. What's your name, hon?
Oh, Esther.
Esther. Hey, nice to talk with you. Happy New Year. What's going on with you? What would you like to chat about?
To you and your family.
Oh, thanks very much. How are you doing?
Oh, my God.
This, New Year. We're into 2023 here.
Not good.
Not good. Eh?
Yeah, my love life is in shambles, so.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Well, how can we help you with it? Do you have like a question or anything specific there you want to? Well, what do you most want to know?
Trying to find out if it's gonna. Is it gonna get any better?
Of course it is. It's a brand new year. You can make happen whatever you want to make happen. Are you dating anybody now or any interests or anything?
We was together almost about 10 years and plus, but his friends intervened our relationship.
Oh, one of those
so we
things.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a question for you. Is he a fire? Is he a fire sign? Is he an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius?
No, actually, we both two days apart.
Oh,
I'm a Taurus.
Okay, so you're both Taurus?
Yeah.
Okay, because I had a question about that because a fire sign person is showing up in the reading as the King of Wands.
Really?
Yes. That's why I'm asking about that, which would be probably an Aries, Leo, Sag. Remember, they don't have to be one of those signs, but somebody that has, very fiery energy and, it's a king. So this is a mature person. All right. But the main focus, the first card I drew actually is the Death card. So Death, I was just talking about that earlier when I got that 10 of Swords, and I was talking about how, 10 of Swords, Death, these are transition cards. This is when you're transitioning and like one cycle's ending, another cycle's beginning, one door's closing, another one's opening. And then, so I had this card laying down and right next to it, this King of Wands. And I'm like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Now I got some more things coming in. Hold on, Esther. I got some more things coming in from the tarot. And mainly it's things like this. Okay. So the 7 of Cups, this is illusion. This card in this kind of situation is talking about, you're still attached to the fantasy of how the relationship should have been and not really looking at the reality as much as you should be. I got the Chariot card, which is a good card for, positive movement. In this particular version, which you're on the radio, unless you're on our YouTube channel, you're not actually seeing this, but the Chariot's being pulled by a black and a white horse. there's that duality, right? And one's pulling off in one direction, one's pulling off
Right.
in the other. The charioteer, he's trying to keep them together. It's like, there's two different directions you can go, and you're being pulled in two different directions, and you don't know which you want to decide to go down. Plus the 9 of Wands, and in this version of the 9 of Wands, he looks really weary there. He's sitting on the ground, and it's got his head into his shoulder kind of thing. It's one of those, oh my God, I've been through.
That's kind of like me, fed up.
Yeah. This is a card of experience. You have all the experience. When it comes up in career and other things like that, it's talking about you have the skills and abilities and so forth. In this one, especially with how he looks there, I think it's reflecting that, and so I really think you need to make a decision about this, and that's what's going to allow you to have that transition with the death card. Because I think something's got to change.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just love that King
That's
of Wands showed up. That's I'm not saying, I'm just saying. I hope that helped you out.
Like they said, honey hush.
Yeah. Tell me. Well, thanks, Esther.
Yeah,
Great chat with
helps. Thank you so much. And you said something earlier, and I hope you can do both online and on YouTube.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
Yeah.
I'm really interested in the opinion of people.
Thank you.
We mostly think about what we want to do with the show, but we should be more focused on our viewers on YouTube and our listeners. What do they want? And personally, I love the YouTube. I love radio too. I've done the radio obviously 13 years now. I could do either. What's nice about radio only before we got into YouTube is, you don't have to do your hair and your makeup and set up your background, and there's a lot more to it. And by the way, another thing is when we simulcast on Saturdays, we're simulcasting today too, but normally it's only on the Saturday show. There's a lot more to it because we have to get multiple systems to connect and work together. We have to get the Blog Talk phone banks and the switchboard to connect into our Zoom call, which is how we then broadcast out on YouTube. And you got to keep your fingers crossed all the technology works. It's a pain calling in to the Blog Talk studio and then calling into the Zoom, and then we have to merge the calls and pray it all works. And but I love it. I love it. And I don't know what's best, maybe seeing them as separate things, just got the radio over here and you got the YouTube over here. Maybe doing all YouTube because, hey, let's face it, that's where, people are. That's where everything is going. People love that. And of course, we can do a live YouTube show and then take the audio from the YouTube show, just the audio, and upload it onto Blog Talk as a radio show. And then it becomes, a podcast. And we don't even have to do it live on Blog Talk to be on Blog Talk and to be on, all the podcast networks as well, and a lot of people are going into, whether they call it podcasting, vlogging, and so forth. So, I don't know what is best. And that's why I'm asking you guys what you like. And, do you like the visuals? Do you like to be able to, see the cards? I love that card, by the way. Queen of Cups. Pretty. Yeah. So let us know in the chat. I'm going to see if there's any more stuff in the chat about it. I think we're out of phone calls. And we're a little bit over now, but we're going to take a look real quick in the chat. Beverly's in there. Happy 13th. I missed you earlier. Sorry about that, Beverly. And somebody just popped in a whole bunch of hearts and stuff. It's Sabrina. Hi, Sabrina. Okay, so Ikram is Taurus. Hytham is Virgo. Separated for years. Okay, that's nice. But what, do you have a question around that? Or are you just saying? I'm not sure what's going on with that. But anyway, I'm gonna go back a little bit here. Ellie says send out a survey. That is an excellent idea. It looks like Vita got something out of my message for her. Let's see if I missed any questions before we end for the day here. So I'm not sure. Bahanu has a Nisha question about Nisha. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. Feeling for Nisha Parth became Nisha's future husband, but I'm still not sure what you're asking about that. So, if you could pop that back in. Okay, so I'm Nisha Parth feeling. Okay. So what are we getting here for that? Oh, well, it looks really good. Okay, so you're showing up as the Page of Coins. Okay. And then I get the Queen of Cups. Oh, that's that card we had earlier. Queen of Cups. All right. That's her. She's smiling. And then the Three of Cups celebration. Yeah. Hey, it looks really good. Really, really good. I think Masha says yes, tarot is always cheeky with me. Yes, it does that with me too all the time, and with on these shows with our callers and people asking questions in the chat. Been neglecting your meditation. Yep, that's part of it. Pull those opposites together, right? Zero was asking, will she get her government job in 2024? See if I can ask that one real quick here. Oh, I don't even need to pull anything else. Big fat yes on that one. Okay, so High Priestess. Yes, that's a 2 energy. Cooperation. Yeah, I think it, if she goes into it with that cooperative energy, she should also listen to her gut instincts surrounding that situation there. But I think she'll get the government job. That's a yes card. We'll go with that. And then I'm going to look and see. I know there was another question from. Let's see here. Oh, and it's 111. 111. Master number and angel number 111. Right now. Okay, your reading resonates with my feelings. What I feel. Yay. Okay, Frida was giving us some feedback. I knew there was another question here, but I just cannot find it. I've looked through the whole thing. I think it might have been the Divya had a question about, can you share guidance towards my current relationship? Am I with my life partner now? Okay, so I would ask you, I don't know if you're still on, Divya, but I would ask you if he happens to be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because he's showing up as the Page of Swords here. Boy, we've gotten almost every page today. Have you noticed that? Just in alignment with the energy of the day, the reading I did, the numerology. I just love that. And by the way, is this person somebody from, like, you've known them for a really long time, maybe even going back to your youth here? Because I get the nostalgia card. I get that 6 of Cups, which, 6 is that success energy. So I want to say a big fat yes for, your original question about that. And actually, I just lost it again. Gosh, trying to go back there. There it is. Your guidance on your current relationship, and, are you with your life partner? I think this is your life partner, especially if you're, and this person has a very youthful energy, and remember, it ties in with this nostalgia energy. If this person, you've known them quite a long time, you've been with them a long time, you may have even known each other in your youth, and especially if he's an air sign. So that what are the air signs again? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, yeah, I'm not an astrologer, folks. If that's all true, then yeah, I think this person you're talking about is that person. If not, maybe not. It could be meaning, hey, wait, no, you're not with your life partner yet. Your life partner is this person. It may be somebody from your past that is an air sign. However, my gut feeling is you are with the right person. And a big part of this is that I get the 10 of coins. And the 10 of coins is a legacy card. Family, extended family, creating a legacy together, marriage, and the whole thing. So yeah, I think it's a big fat yes, but you tell me if this person is, not somebody from that you've been with for a really long time, and somebody from your past, somebody you feel nostalgic about, someone you might have known from your childhood, and you're still together with that person. If that's true, if not, let me know. Also, whether or not this person's an air sign might be an indicator, although not necessarily. They might just have a quick wit about them. It's ruled by Mercury. I guess I know a little more astrology than I let on, but it's like, I like the numerology and the tarot more. Just saying. Let's see if there's any last comments on our 13th anniversary show here. I'm not really seeing anything. So I'm going to bring it to a close. We went way over, but I had a lot of fun. And I'm hoping you all come back. Special shout out to all of our regulars that have been, popping in here on a regular basis. I love it. And I'll be back tomorrow. We're doing this all over again, me and Mary tomorrow. So y'all come and tune in tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, 11 a.m. Pacific. So that is 1 Mountain. Was that right? 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 Mountain, 1 Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. These are all U.S. times. And then 2 p.m. Eastern would be 7 p.m. London, UK. And write down the number because you can call in tomorrow's show, 714-816-4628. Bye for now.